There we go. So, welcome to class this morning. And I am taking a couple courses right now that just started up this week with this organization, Chance for Change. And one of the books we're reading is Happy for No Reason. And just started the book, but it's interesting because it talks about how that we're all kind of born, come out of the womb with a set like happiness level, and you've probably seen it with different people that some people are just innately a little more happy than others or tend to that. And then there a small percentage of our happiness as adults comes from the circumstances that we go through, but the rest of it can be altered by our thoughts and where we focus our attention. So I found that really interesting. There's also a little happiness scale that you could do. And I wasn't surprised really that I generally come out on the happier side of things because I try to do that. Been doing that for so long. But take a moment on your mat and just think about the idea of happy and feeling happy and content with life. And focus your mind on one or two things that bring you joy, bring you happiness, that are in your life right now. Because when we focus on those things, it helps us to draw more of that in. And then as you inhale, come forward, draw the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, round and tuck the chin into the chest and flow back and forth with your breath. And as you come forward, circle around. And maybe as you're doing this, raise your cheekbones and smile just at the ability to take care of yourself this morning. Hopefully that brings you a little bit of happiness. And as you come forward, pause and reverse that direction. And then inhale, come up to center. Bring the hands out to your sides and inhale, reach up. And exhale, come into a twist. Inhale and reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach, and exhale, take the right hand down, stretch long. And then inhale, come up, and exhale, come over to the other side. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up and come forward. Bring your hands on the mat. Keep your bottom grounded as best you can and walk your hands forward. Let your head bow down. Take a big breath into the back body. And a big exhale. And walk yourself back up and bring your hands behind you. Tense your fingers. Tone the belly. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift through the heart center. Think about taking a couple nice deep breaths into that heart center, kind of letting that inner light, that inner happiness just kind of glow with a nice big deep breath. And then come on over. Actually, move back onto the middle of your mat first. Have your feet grounded on the mat. Sit up tall, inhale up, bring your hands out and lean back a little bit here. And then as you inhale up, exhale, take your right hand back. Inhale, center, exhale, take the left hand back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can go at your own pace. Just make sure that you're keeping the belly toned. So as you're leaning back, you're not losing the integrity of the low back. And one more time each side. And then inhale, come up, bring the soles of the feet together. Let yourself come forward gently here. As you take a breath in, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, just try to soften, let everything release a little bit. And then inhale, come on up and come on over to your back and bend your knees. Have your feet hip distance apart. I'm going to turn it at an angle so you can see a little better. And on your inhale, slowly roll the tailbone off the mat. And as you exhale, roll down. And if you like, you can bring the arms with it, lifting them up overhead and exhale, lowering them down. And notice the heels and the balls of the feet and the toes on the mat. Draw the heels towards the shoulders as you come up a little bit. And think of lengthening the tailbone towards the knees, keeping the thighs parallel as best you can. And do that one more time. And then hug the knees into the chest and give them a little circle. Circle them around a little bit. And then you can circle them the other way. And then lower the feet down again. Keep the hands on the mat this time. Inhale, lengthen the spine, tone the belly. As you exhale this time, come up. Lengthening into your bridge. Soften the throat, soften the jaw. Draw the heels towards you. See if you can bring the weight into the right foot and either just unweight the left a little bit, or maybe you can stretch it out. Keep that thigh parallel with the right and reach through that left heel. Try to keep the hips level. Take another breath. Lower that foot down and lower the hips down. Hug the knees into the chest again, and you can let yourself rock back and forth a few times. Take a nice big breath in and lower the feet down. Hands at your sides. Inhale, lengthen the spine, tone the belly, roll your tailbone up off the mat. And again, think of lengthening the tailbone towards the knees. Shift the weight into the left leg and extend the right leg, or just just unweight the foot a little bit if lifting it all the way isn't in your practice. Holding here, reach through that heel. Keep breathing and draw the left heel towards your shoulder. And then lower that foot down, lower the hips down, hug the knees into the chest and rock yourself back and forth. And then circle the other way. And then lower the feet down, bring your hands out to your sides. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, let the knees come over to the right and take your right arm up over your head and stretch it over to the left. And then windshield wiper the arms up overhead. Draw them over to the right as the knees fold to the left. And flow at your own pace. Just rolling out the hips and the back a little bit. And then come to center, hug the knees in. And then reach the feet up to the ceiling. Flex the feet, bring your hands to your sides. Take a nice big breath in and reach through the heels. And as you exhale, lower the right foot down. And then inhale it up and exhale the left foot down. And if you want a little more of a challenge, you can roll the head and shoulders off the mat. Just draw the navel down into the spine. Just really slow movements, moving the legs, and only let the legs come down as far as you can without losing that integrity of the low back. And if it's too much to hold the head and shoulders up, you can keep them down on the mat. We'll do each side one more time. And then hug the knees in, rock yourself back and forth. Hold on to the backs of the knees. If you can rock and roll up and maybe stop yourself before you put the toes down, which requires you to lengthen up a little bit. And then come on over to your hands and knees. Find your tabletop, lengthen through the crown of the head and tuck the toes and press back to your first downward dog. Come into your downward dog, grounding down the hands, drawing the shoulders from the ears. Bend the knees some so you can really lift through the sit bones, get a nice long low back. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Imagine releasing anything that, just needs to be let go of today so that you can kind of focus on those things that feel good in your life and walk yourself forward. Ground down the feet, let the head bow down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale and fold, and inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Clasp the hands, let yourself come over to the left. Take a big breath here, grounding down that right foot, opening up the side body. And then inhale and come up, and exhale over to the right. Nice big breath into that left side body. Inhale, come up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back into a lunge and keep the right hand on the mat. Raise the left hand up. Nice breath here. Press through the back heel. Circle that wrist a little. And let's draw the arm down and around. And then bring the hand down onto the mat. Step back to downward dog. Take a full breath. Big breath in, big breath out. And then inhale forward to a plank. Hold for a moment. Feel free to lower the knees. And then exhale, lower to the mat. Knees, chin, chest, or third chaturanga. Tone the belly and inhale, rise up, cobra. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lead with the heart center. Raise your cheekbones. Bring a smile to your face. And then exhale, press back to downward dog. Inhale, bring the right leg straight behind you. And exhale, step it forward to a lunge. Inhale the left leg and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and fold. And inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Clasp the hands, ground down the feet. Let yourself come over to the right. Ground down that left foot. Take a big breath into the left side of your rib cage. And then inhale up and exhale, come over to the left. Nice big breath into the right side of the rib cage. And then inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and fold. Then inhale, step that left leg back. Keep the left hand on the mat or a block and raise the right hand up. Lengthen here. Imagine bringing the whole spine in line with the back leg. Excuse me, and circle out the wrist. And then draw the hand down and around. Inhale as it comes up. Inhale up, and then as the hand comes down, step the foot back to your downward dog. Take a big breath here, really lengthen through the sit bones. Relax the neck. Inhale forward to your plank, hold here. And then on your next exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Lead with a sternum, lengthening here, toning the belly gently. And then exhale, press back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg and exhale, step it forward to lunge. Inhale the right leg and exhale, fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Ground down the feet. Rise up. Find your high lunge. Spread the fingers, raise your cheekbones, draw the feet together. Come back to turning your attention to something or someone who brings happiness and joy to your life. And then as you exhale, take your right arm back behind you. Inhale it up and exhale, take the left arm back behind you and be playful with it. If you're feeling off balance or a little wobbly today, just go with it. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up. Let's do one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale up and exhale. And then come all the way into this twist to the left. You can stay high, or if you want, you can bring the elbow on the knee and bring the hands together. Lengthen here through that back foot. And then press into that front leg and rise up. High lunge. Bring the hands behind the head, clasp them, and draw them back. Nice deep breath. Think of lengthening the spine too. And then inhale up, exhale, hands on the mat, and step back to downward dog. Another nice big breath. Take a moment here, pedal out the feet a little, stretch out those calves, but still really lengthen through the low back. And then inhale, come forward to a plank, top of a push-up. Widen the feet and let the heels come over to the right side. And you can either stay on this right hand, or if you want, you can bring the elbow down. You can also bring the knee down and reach up here on your side plank. Holding, breathing into it. And then lower the hand down and come on to your belly. Bring the hands to your sides. Draw the legs together. Lengthen the tailbone. Inhale, lift head, shoulders, hands, feet off the mat. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, release, stack the hands. Let the forehead come onto the back of the hands. Exhale out the mouth, rock out the hips. One more nice big inhale and a big exhale. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, and press back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, and exhale, step it forward to lunge. Inhale the left leg, exhale and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back, round down the feet and rise up. Check that the knee is right over the ankle, reaching here. As you exhale, take your left arm back behind you. Inhale and reach. Exhale, take the right arm back. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then come all the way into the twist, either high or bringing the elbow onto the knee and lengthening through the back foot. And press into that front knee, raise up and bring the hands behind the head. Draw the feet together, lean back, open the elbows. Think of really lifting through the sternum. And then inhale up, exhale, hands on the mat. Step back to your downward dog. Take another couple breaths here, pedaling out the feet again, relaxing the neck, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, just release. Imagine anything rolling off your back, off your head, dripping into the earth, being recycled so you can focus your attention towards the positive things in life. Come forward to your plank. Let the heels come over to the left side. Reach up with the right arm. And again, you can lower the knee. You can lower onto the elbow. Your choice here. Or both, knee and elbow. And then lower that hand down and lower yourself to the mat. Bring your hands to your sides. Draw the shoulders down your back and inhale. Rise up. Breathing here. One more breath here. Really draw the shoulder blades together as you inhale. And then exhale, release. Stack the hands, turn the top palm up. Cradle your forehead in your hands. Rock out the hips. Take a few breaths. And then bring the hands under the shoulders and press back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg and exhale, step it forward to lunge. Inhale the right leg and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale to heart center. Have your feet hip distance apart and parallel. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, sit back to Utkatasana. Check the knee alignment right over the feet, holding here. Just taking a couple breaths. Notice, feel the toes still touching the mat. Inhale, reach up with the right hand, left hand comes down, flexes. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Heaven touching earth. Exhale. Inhale, right arm comes up, left hand down, flexing the fingers. Exhale. Inhale and reach. One more time each side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold here. Lengthening that tailbone. Just tuck in the belly, pulling in the belly just a little bit. And holding, breathing. Exhale out the mouth if it gets intense. And then inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back and ground down the feet. Rise up. Nice big breath here. And then exhale, just tone the belly and lean in and hold here. Reaching the arms forward. Press through the back heel. Just holding. Feeling that building up in the leg in front, in the left leg. And then inhale, come up. Spin your back foot. Lengthen out. Spread the fingertips. Feeling your strength, your power, and your warrior. And let's bring some movement. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower down. Hold in your warrior here. And then lift that left heel off the mat and draw the feet towards each other. Lower the heel down and inhale, rise up. Spin your feet parallel to one another and exhale, let yourself hinge forward. You can either keep your hands on your shins, you can bring them onto the floor or blocks. Take a breath in and lengthen, and then exhale, let yourself lower down. Shift your weight back into the heels a little bit, and then shift it forward to the balls of the feet. See if you can find where that even place is between the heels and the toes. Take another big breath in and let yourself lengthen. Feel free to bend the knees to release the low back. And then bend the right knee. Let yourself kind of come over to it and then bend the left knee. And just kind of going back and forth a little, just gently stretching out the inner thigh, but still staying in this fold. Maybe each time you go just a little bit deeper, and it's okay if you want to turn, if it feels more comfortable to turn the toes out just a little bit. And walk the hands around to the front of your mat and step your left foot back and bring it into a three-legged dog. If you want to just stay in your downward dog, that's totally fine, but see if you can lift that left leg into a three-legged dog. And then as you exhale, shift the shoulders forward, bring the knee to the outer elbow. You can also lower the right knee and do it from your knee. Inhale back and exhale, knee to outer elbow. Inhale it back. Exhale, knee to outer elbow. So that would look like knee on the ground, stretching it back and bringing it forward. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale, bring it forward. And then press back to your downward dog. Take a breath here. And then lift the right leg and exhale, step it forward to a lunge. Inhale the left leg and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Inhale, step the left leg back, ground down and rise up. Square your hips up to the front of the mat. You're on the ball of the foot and back. Drawing the feet together, lean in and hold here. Really reach. Ground down the feet, but you're pressing through the back heel and you're reaching through the fingertips and breathing. And then inhale, come up, spin the back foot, come into your alignment for your warrior, the arch and the heel lined up, lengthening out here. And then bring some movement. Inhale, straighten the front leg, raise the arms, exhale, bend into the knees. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And hold in your warrior, lift up that right heel, spread the fingers, drawing the feet towards each other. Feeling that strength in your legs. And then lower the heel down, inhale up, pivot the feet parallel to one another, and exhale, let yourself fold. Take a big breath in, lengthen, and exhale, lower down. Do what feels good. Just let yourself close your eyes for a moment. See if you want to just hang here, bending the knees some. It maybe you want to bring a little bit of movement, a little bit of sway into it. You decide. And then ground down the feet. Inhale and rise up. Turn your toes out and come into your goddess, keeping the toes and knees in line. And lengthen up here. Bend the elbows, draw them, flex the hands, holding here, drawing into center. And just do a little bit of pulsing, just up and down, just a little. Feeling that strength and beauty and awesomeness within you. Hang in there just a little longer. And then inhale, come up. Pivot the feet parallel again, and exhale, let yourself fall down. Nice big breath. And then come back into that shifting a little bit to the left foot, and you can turn them out a little bit and then coming into the right, just opening up the legs a little bit. And then walk yourself around and step back to your downward dog and see if you can take that right leg straight behind you. Here is where, if you want, you could lower the knee, coming more into table, and exhale, draw the knee to the outer elbow. And inhale, stretch it back, or going back into your three-legged dog. You decide. Exhale, knee to outer elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to outer elbow. Inhale it back. One more time. Knee to outer elbow. Inhale it back, and then lower the foot on the mat, lower the knees on the mat, and come into some hip circles here. And then go the other way with the hip circles. The more I do these, the more I love these, and they make me happy. Ah. And then come on over to your bottom and stretch the legs out. Inhale, reach up, and exhale. Hinge forward, lengthening out. Inhale and come up and bend the knees and come onto your back again, and take your right ankle over your left knee and flex that foot. Reach your hands and grab onto the back of your left thigh. So your right hand comes between your legs, and flex both feet and draw them towards you. If you can bring that right elbow into your thigh, go ahead and do that and kind of press it away. And try to keep your head and shoulders on the mat. Breathing here, opening up that hip. Let the tailbone kind of roll off the mat a little. And then let the tailbone, try to tilt the tailbone away a little bit, toning the belly. Just notice how that changes the stretch a little bit. Then release the hands, but keep the ankle on the knee. Bring the arms out, and then let the foot and the left knee come over to the left. Turn your gaze to the right. One another option is you could take your left hand and press that leg away if that feels good, but you decide how far in the twist you want to go. And then come back to center, release that foot and take the left ankle over the right knee and flex that left foot. Draw the legs up and hold on to the back of your right thigh. So wait, excuse me, left ankle on top of the right knee. And then so we're doing the opposite side and hug it in and breathe into it. And again, if your elbow can press into your knee or your thigh, you can do that to give a little more resistance here. And then try just kind of lengthening the tailbone down to the mat a little bit. See if that changes it, feels different for you in the stretch. Keep breathing and soften the jaw. And then release that leg down. And then let the knee and the foot come over to the right. Turn your gaze to the left, arms are out to the side. Or you can take that right hand and press on the left leg to lengthen it away a little. And then come back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Draw the chin to the knees. And then lengthen yourself long on your mat. And then tone the belly and the thighs and the legs, arms, hands, feet, face, scrunch everything up. Give it a little shake out. Take a nice big breath in and a big breath out, just letting yourself settle in to your Shavasana with each breath. Just let yourself soften. And focus your attention on the positive sensations, vibrations in the body and the mind. Do a little body scan from head to toe. Notice if anything's holding on, let it release and relax. And then bring a little length to your breath, a little life to your fingers and toes, and reach your arms long. Take a full body stretch and roll over to your right side. Use your arm like a pillow. And then slowly come on up to a seated position with your eyes closed. As you come up to your seat, bring your hands to your heart center and gently bow your chin, honoring yourself for taking this time to take care of you. And if you have to head off on your day, I wish you a lovely day. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. And if you can stay for a few moments of meditation, I invite you to sit on your mat and find a comfortable seat. And roll your shoulders down your back. Take in a few deep breaths. And bring to mind that idea of happy and how happy feels. Because often we are thinking, once this happens or that happens, I'll be happy. But if we look around to see the silver linings in our life, those small things, life is not in the peaks all the time, and hopefully not in the troughs of life. Somewhere it's in the middle. So as you breathe, bring to mind some of the small details in your life that bring you happiness and joy, and just list them off with each breath. And notice that some of those things have been there even through some of the toughest times. Maybe turn your mind to a time in your life that was difficult and hard, and realize that your resilience and you got through it with your strength. But also now turn your attention to those little joys, those small things, whether it was a kind gesture from a friend, or just the fact that maybe you could still have your favorite cup of tea, or those moments that gave you that strength through there. And realize that those are the things that carry us through, and that we have the potential to turn our mind to those and focus on those. And as you look at life, your life, finding those things that bring you happiness and joy, just with each breath, draw them into your heart center and allow them to fuel your inner light. Those people, those experiences, just listing them off. We all have them. And that is where it's positive to turn our attention to, and it brings more of the same. And then turn your attention to the ways that you have brought happiness and joy to others, and that you continue to do so, those little small gestures that really make a huge difference in life. And bring to mind one small thing that you can do today to bring happiness or joy to someone else, and know that it will be reflected back to you. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Gently bow your chin, honoring yourself for taking this time to breathe and turn your attention to the positives. And slowly flutter open your eyes and raise your cheekbones. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely day.
This class is one of the things that brings me happiness.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that, Joan. That is so wonderful. I love it. And that makes me really happy to hear that too. So thank you so much. And I will see you on Tuesday.
Now,
Have a
let me
wonderful
know
weekend.
if I need to send you, Venmo you.
Okay, I have to get better about keeping track right now,
Too,
but I will do that.
okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.